Yeah. Got the stream up and going.
I like how it switches my picture too. I went from a banana to the Goliath. Banana.
Oh, secret.
So
Yeah.
we're allowed to hunt, right? We just can't be like exceptionally mean to animals, right? Okay. Okay. Alright. Like, yeah, that kind of fucks up what my guy does. Oh, okay. Okay. I, not that I can think of. They can shoot at us, though, right? Do we believe in accidents?
I have a clarifying question. I'd like something clarified. So I get the no racism out of character, but what if like a dwarf and an elf decided to have like some like slurs back and forth?
being luckily I just come from
Okay. Yeah. That clarifies everything.
the option for them to write songs about my character full key. I gotta have those opportunities.
He wants renown. I don't have anything.
Yeah, I'm new to this, so really I'm down to follow any rules that people do. And I'm not a super sensitive person. I've got pretty dark jokes and stuff, so nothing really makes me like uncomfortable to the point where I'm like, I can't believe this shit's happening. Like so. got you. Okay. Good. Okay. Nah, it's a waste of time too. It doesn't progress.
Combat definitely weighted at the bottom. The other two much better. I don't. I don't. I don't dislike combat. I just think that it often slogs.
Adventure, combat, roleplay. Yeah.
Mine would be combat, but I also haven't played them much. So that's liable to change the more like we do the combat, and I realize like, damn, I see what you're talking about. It's kind of
If you've ever played Pokemon, it's a lot like that. It's turn-based. You got to pick what you're gonna do on your turn.
I would say percentage wise be a 40-30-30. In the order that I presented them. Yeah.
I got no idea how to proceed. I'm like I said, would have to do more to give a yeah, give a percentage. Would have to. I'm going off of like I think fighting's gonna be a lot of fun, but I also could see finding the fight being fun in its way too.
Audio? Yeah, turn it up all the way. So you're talking now? You hear the talking now? Do you hear there?
Travelers and merchants and good people who are moving through that area, uh, and he worries that something has happened to him. Gundren has not told you why he's headed to Phandlever, but the wagon full of supplies that he's asked you to take with him, take with you, is full of mining supplies. So it's likely that he's gotten breaking ground on a new mine, maybe, or gotten uh, a writ or property to start mining operations, or maybe doing some prospecting, trying to find a new mine. You're not sure. Um, Either way, you guys meet up, of course, at a tavern the night before you're supposed to head out. You know that Gundren and Sildar have headed out that afternoon, and you will be headed out in the morning once the supplies are ready.
All right.
So you'll be about half a day behind them.
So we're not protecting anything yet. We're meeting up with them.
You're meeting up with yours group, and then you're going to
Okay.
take the wagon from the Rockseeker Brothers Mining Corp in the morning when the supplies are ready.
Okay.
Gundren and Sildar have already left. They're going to be about half a day ahead of you. But Gundren seemed very excited to get started. Um, he has paid for your meals and this inn stay, as well as said basically whatever they want, it's on my tab, and you can bill it to the company, and I'll pay for it when I get back. So you've got essentially an open bar, free food and lodging for the night, and some of you know each other. Some of you who are just meeting for the first time tonight. So let's go around and do a little introduction of who your character's name is, what they look like, and how you would introduce yourself to people that you don't know. We'll start with Jace.
Right. So Lucero is a tall, just over 6 foot elven figure. Pretty skinny but athletic. He's got dark dreadlocks that come to blonde at the end, and he's wearing a robe-like leather jacket. heavy combat boots, and he's carrying around one of these bad boys. I'm just gonna post the picture. A circular blade slung over his shoulder.
Nice.
And he has a very stoic look upon his face. When he introduces himself, he would just say, "My name is Lucero," and nothing more, unless prompted.
Excellent. All right, Brandon.
Uncle Jimbo of Clan Thun Laka Laga stands pretty tall at 8 feet 6 inches. He's a pretty thick boy with very thick arms, and he has his, he's barrel chested, and he doesn't wear a shirt ever. He's got just some general, pants on. He knows to wear pants in society, and he likes to stitch. He's got his little stitching supplies in his satchel that he carries with him.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, he's a pretty nice, calm guy when he's stitching. He usually keeps to himself, and he's usually working on a piece.
All right.
And then mine's Punak Truehan, and he's also a Thun Lakalaga, but he's only like 7'4", but he's 330 pounds, so he's also pretty thick still. That's with 2 C's, and he's like a country folk. He's pretty simple, but naturally athletic and just strong and wants to be a hero. It's like Hercules, pretty much, the story of Hercules. If you were to meet him or talk to him, he keep to himself, but he would know who he was looking for and wouldn't be shy to talk when he met them. But as for anybody else that would be around, there'd be zero desire to talk to him.
Bunch of loners in this party.
Brandon, how would Uncle introduce himself?
Hold on, I'm trying to get his voice without laughing. So just give me a minute. This is a real struggle.
Just mute yourself.
So I would.
We'll hop over to Tana and say, Tana, how would Punak introduce himself?
He would say, "I'm Punak Truehan from the Thun Lakalaga clan of the whatever I forget the name of the mountain range that I'm from now, but that's what he would say is the
spine
mountain
of the world.
Yeah, the spine of the world, from the spine of the world.
Great. All right, Brandon, are you ready? Sounds like a no. All right.
He might have just have forgotten to unmute himself.
He did it perfect, ready to go. Muted.
Relatable.
I did have myself muted.
Excellent.
Yes, a little bit. Yes. I can't do it. I can't do it on the spot. I'm broken.
That's fine. Just introduce yourself like you would without the accent.
Just
you can
describe.
also just describe the way the character talks. You don't have to use an accent.
Oh, great. Mine would just be very stern. He would be very, to the point.
Sure.
He'd be very jolly and Russian sounding.
And Russian accent.
I can't do it though. I'm struggling to do Russian accent. But he would insist that everyone call him Uncle because that's his name.
Yeah, he's not actually my uncle.
Got it. So let's see. Hello, I am Uncle. Kind of like that. Is that what you had in mind? No? Are you dying of laughter? Is that why you are?
I'm struggling. Can you rephrase the question?
Oh. Can I rephrase the question?
Yes.
Sure. So just like, hello, I'm Uncle, in a happy Russian voice.
I am Uncle.
Hello, I'm
Uncle.
Uncle.
Yeah, hello. I am Uncle Jimbo.
Hello, I'm Uncle Jimbo.
Yeah.
Thinking of Alexia Stukov from StarCraft.
Didn't play StarCraft.
I'm just
Oh.
thinking Brahm.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. A little fair.
Oh, and he does have a lot of axes on him.
Okay, sure.
Is Braum Russian or Scottish?
Brahm's not Scottish.
No? Okay.
No.
Brahm is some
Mother
kind
always
of
says,
yeah.
yeah, no, that's Russian. Okay, great. So you're at this tavern. You've got an open
Like what?
tab, free food.
No.
What do you guys want to do? Do you just
Tartar
want
sauce,
to
ketchup.
go to bed
A little bit
and
ketchup on the side.
start in the morning, or do you want to talk to your new acquaintance? Do you want to eat a whole bunch, drink a whole bunch, and pass out?
We drink and party tonight.
Yeah,
Tomorrow we
I'm
work.
definitely thinking we drink.
For sure, for sure. Do you drink enough to get drunk, or just drink enough to like have a good time?
We
I
drink.
drink just enough that the door starts moving by itself.
Okay, great.
I drink how people say at open bar you can drink.
Right, for sure.
And
What
not
about-
like at a wedding, like a real open bar.
All right.
As far as I'm concerned, open bar wedding is a real open bar.
I mostly stay to myself. I'm nearby my new companions here, but I have to keep my balancing up. It's it's something I have to do all the time. So while they're like handing me drinks and stuff, I'm like trying to drink while I'm doing a one-handed handstand with a blindfold on.
Great.
So I'm just gonna do that as like a challenge to myself.
Okay, make a first roll of the game. Make a athletics check.
Athletics. Okay.
No, sorry, acrobatics.
Okay.
Yeah, you got this. You got this.
All right. I'm very skilled at drinking from a mug upside down.
Yeah, you don't spill anything, which is surprising to both the patrons and the bartender. He was sure you were gonna make a mess, but you didn't.
So can I just like roll in athletics now to try to like pick up the table and drink my drink at the same time to not be one up?
You
Turn
can
it
try.
into a real like drunk party in this tavern now. Anything he can do, I can do better. But I'm not acrobatic by any means. I'm pretty clumsy.
Yeah, you can definitely try.
So how do I roll that then?
On your character sheet, the where the text says acrobatics or athletics, I'm sorry. Click the button. Click the text.
How do I get to my character sheet? I'm sorry.
It's in the tab that looks kind of like a newspaper,
Okay.
and then the players drop down menu.
There we go. Okay, I got it. So then I need to go to my attributes.
No, it should be skills, which is directly to the right and slightly below where your attributes start.
Up, I see that.
Oh, excuse me.
And it's an athletic roll.
Yes, athletics.
How do I get it to actually roll?
You
just
click
click
the
the
word.
text that says athletics.
I don't think I'm doing that right, guys. I'm sorry.
Definitely not. Let's see. Oh. Oop,
No.
okay.
That's
There you go.
That was
No,
mine.
that's
Mine worked.
Uncle. Okay, so right here on your core page,
Okay.
do you see your skills?
Let me me scroll down. Yeah.
Okay. So the fourth one down is athletics.
Just click on it.
Just click the word.
Oh, how
There you
about
go.
that?
All right. So, you know, you can pick up this table. Like you're strong enough to pick up this table. You've definitely like picked up tables before, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's fine. You can pick up this table. This table isn't going to beat you. You go to pick up the table, right? You do pick up the table. You're like, yeah, that's great. I'm picking up this table. You switch it to one hand so that you can drink more of your drink, and you fall prone with the table on top of you.
This is embarrassing.
You do spill your beer, but mostly on yourself. So at least the bartender doesn't cut you off.
My beer wasn't on his table, was it?
Roll me a straight d20 check. On 10 or higher, it was on the table.
Woo! It's in my hand.
It's in your hand.
Take a nice long drink and look at him.
Is Uncle disappointed?
No,
Or-
he's only going to be disappointed if we don't eat and drink at least 1 gold's worth of amount of food and drink.
Oh yeah, we're doing
Oh,
that.
yeah.
But
Definitely.
as I can't see it, but I hear a table thumping. I'm just gonna continue doing my handstands, up and down. As I finish my drink, put the cup on the ground. Say, so you all from the mountains? You said. I live in a mountain myself.
Yes, we come from the motherland.
I'm
I will
gonna.
try not to laugh. I'm sorry.
If I'm just strong enough, can I just kind of like push this table off of me now? Like,
Yeah, for sure. It was more about coordination.
perfect. So I'm laughing and I just shrug the table off of me and order another drink and confirm as well that I am also from the mountains, the spine of the world.
The air down here, it's too thick, is it not?
Yeah, not a fan, and it smells.
Oh, it is interesting seeing all these people. Not used to such revelry. And I'm just gonna keep doing my handstands, do a clap, do a hop and clap, and then back to my handstands.
They are little people.
Well, I'm going to probably get ready for the following morning. I fear we're going to have quite the adventure. And then I'm just going to do a backflip out of my handstand and bid you all adieu. Just kind of walk straight up to my room, didn't even take the blindfold off.
Impressive.
But I do, or as we were partying, I did eat quite a lot of food with the rest of you. A few drinks, not too much. Oh, we lost Adara.
I will also be heading up to the bed shortly. Finish a couple more drinks.
Gotta
Much
wait
fit.
for we gotta wait for God to get back.
I'm just practicing. I'm new to it. I know like eventually we're supposed to do this where like we're not describing anymore and we're more so playing it out ourselves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
doing
So
fine so far.
I get stage fright. I like how you actually spelled of Clan Thungalaga. Is that in your name?
Yep.
All right.
Yep,
Brandon
it is.
here. Okay, there he is. Eh.
There we go.
All right, I don't know if you know this, Tana, but my internet is good. So,
Yeah, I was told that I had to chill out and wait for God to get back.
yeah, that's fair. All right, so, were you guys talking, or?
Uh, he went to Jace went to bed after doing a backflip dismount and walking up to his room, even with the blindfold still on.
Hmm.
I just agreed that I was also gonna I was gonna have a few more drinks and obviously eat my fill as well.
For sure.
But I left the table and everything tipped over where it was. I was kind of an animal. What you would expect. What you would expect from somebody who hasn't been around other people much, like other people that aren't Goliaths as well.
What about Brandon? You doing anything tonight before headed to bed other than eating and drinking?
Brandon.
No, I'm just gonna eat, and I'm looking to eat and drink at least like 3 to 5 gold worth of amount of booze and food.
Sure. Make a con save.
Like I want this guy to the regret open tab.
Mm. All right, you try. You do your dangest, your best dangest. But you didn't know that there was going to be free food, and you had a big lunch. Kind of regretting it now.
Shouldn't have drank
But
all that goat's blood.
yeah, you're putting it away fairly well. But you start flagging after your second plate. You do get a few beers in you, but then you get the beer burps, and you're not straight up not having a good time. You're disappointed, really, in the amount of food you put away. It's maybe 5 silver, maybe 8.
We're not telling anyone about this. I'm going to go sleep.
Sure.
We
All
weren't
right.
there to witness it, and I don't know the significance.
I went to bed.
Yeah. Everybody that could have been watching doesn't care.
They're still impressed. It's so much.
All right.
Dang, I'm gonna have to start starving myself regularly now.
But what if there's free food later? What?
I love it.
3.
Nothing's free. It's gonna require a task.
It could happen. All right. So the next day, dawn's bright, early, brisk, as it usually is. Um, you guys are slated to head out that morning from Everwinter to Phandlever. Most of the journey is on the road known as the High Road, which is kind of the PCH of the Sword Coast. It follows the coast and hits all of the major cities along the coast, and it's pretty safe. There's regular patrols of guards in between the major cities, and most bandits avoid it because the aforementioned guards. But about about 45-ish miles outside of along the high road, you do turn onto a road called the Tribord Trail, which is not the high road and is therefore a fair bit more dangerous. You know that the you have to do about almost 30 miles on the Tribord Trail uh, before you hit Phandlever. And it could have dangerous wild game as well as bandits on the tribal trail. Um, so you kind of, once you get to that point, you kind of perk up and start giving the watch to like look out for that sort of thing. So at this point, I want everyone to make me a perception check.
Right. If I have my blindfold on, would I have disadvantage, or can I use my hearing?
So with your blindfold on, you would not be able to make um, visual perception checks, only hearing perception checks.
Okay. So do I still make one?
Yes.
All right.
All right. So, Hunak, you're the first one that spots it. Up ahead, after you've spent about half a day on this Tribor trail, you spot
Go on.
a overturned cart with two dead horses sprawled about 50 feet ahead of you, blocking the path. Each horse has several black feathered arrows sticking out of it. The woods press close to the trail here and has a steep embankment on each side of the dense thickets. And in fact, looking above the cliff, you do spot one little guy, just one little guy. Let's see, yeah, you definitely do. You spot one little guy peeking over the edge of the cliff with a bow drawn and black feathered arrows pointed directly at your party. We're going to move on to this next map, and then everyone's going to roll initiative.
Right.
So now what are we rolling?
Just a second.
Yeah, we gotta get put on the map and everything.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll slow down.
Poor horses.
Yeah, very sad. Let me darken the grid on this just for fun, so we can see better. Did I make it invisible instead? Wow. Black. Yes. There. So. Yeah. 50 feet back. So. Yeah, let's say anywhere in this region. Draw.
Hey.
Oh god, you're so ginormous. Why are you big?
What the hell, Uncle?
Why are you big?
I like that token way better than the one I made. I like that token way better than the one I made.
Oh, yeah, I noticed that you didn't have one, so I just made one for you. And then,
so what ridge was the guy that I saw?
I will reveal him in just a moment. You guys can arrange yourself on this grid how you think your characters would have been traveling in what order, but you can't go further along the road than where I've placed you. You can only move back or side to side.
I can't grab a token.
You can't grab this one?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. I also cannot grab a token.
Interesting. So, what happens if you drag and drop your character? Uncle.
I can
Why
move
is
it
it
now.
so big?
Yeah. It's still big, but I'll fix that.
Where do I drag and drop from?
Your character's name, just in the journal itself. Not
Just drag him onto the map.
Alright, I see.
There you go.
There we go.
Important note is our wagon. What does it look like?
It is a 2-horse, open back, kind of supply wagon. Single axle. No, yeah. Double axle. Double axle. 2 horses. A bench for the driver. And then the open back is filled with supplies with a tarp over it. The tarp is covering the supplies itself, which makes it stick up about 5 feet over the lip of the wagon. But it's not like a carriage type or anything like that. You can easily hop in and hop out of it.
All right. Well, I've just been trailing behind the wagon, blindfolded, of course. Just kind of casually doing, running backflips, following up behind the cart. I got to keep my acrobatics up.
Sure.
As soon as I spot the horses and the man on the ridge, I call for the party to stop moving.
So
All
there's
right.
no one on the ridge that you see.
Okay. So I'll call for the party to stop moving. And then would this be a situation here where I'm able to roll my survival or whatever to see if I notice any other tracks on the ground? Or
It would be if I hadn't led with roll initiative, which means
All right.
combat is starting. This
Oh,
goblin has seen you and is drawing his short bow back to fire.
All
So-
right.
So at this point, we're going to roll initiative.
All right.
Click
And
your
ju-
character token on the map, and then from your character sheet, you're going to roll the word that says initiative, which should be in your core
Yep.
in the middle top, right next to your AC.
Ouch.
Relatable. All right.
That hurts, huh?
Mm-hmm. All right. So
We're off to a good start.
off to a great start.
This motherfucker rolls a 22. We are so screwed
Yeah,
against
I
this.
got a little nat 20. It's fine. So, let's see. What? Yeah. This one sees that you saw it and is going to fire his short bow at you. An 8, however, does not hit.
You need me to roll?
Nope. You can't see my rolls because mine are hidden, basically.
Oh, okay. So he rolled and
She knows what your AC is.
I see. Okay, I see.
Let's see. This one that you don't see is going to fire at Jimbo. That one does hit.
Oh shit, Jimbo.
Uncle, you take 4 piercing damage. And this one is no longer in stealth. In regards to the position of the wagon, where are my 2 Goliaths?
I would say that we are in front of our wagon.
Okay.
I would be back here, I guess then.
Yeah, and
It's,
the wagon.
It's a 10-foot wagon plus the horses. You need to be about 15 feet away from them.
Oh
That-
shit. Yeah. If you're behind it, yeah. Because that's how I would say we would be doing the.
This one, which you have also not seen, is going to. Yeah, sure. Move up a little bit. Get to this edge of the ridge. And fire on your boy Lucero. And roll on that one. So,
Nice.
I'm
Excellent.
blinded.
its other roll was a 2.
Okay.
Yep. Really great. So, there you go. Alright.
All right, no fear. Arrow goes right by my head. I don't even flinch.
Yep, no flinching. So you can now all see 3 gobos. These are goblins, by the way, on the ridge ahead of you. This one actually would be right here. And it is Uncle's turn. Uncle, that fucking goblin just shot you.
Perfect.
If it matters, this one is the one that shot you.
But he's not close enough for me to hit. I'll get to him. I'm gonna move there, and do I draw a weapon as I move? Can I do that?
If you're talking, I can't hear you.
Oh, wrong button. Can I draw my weapon as I move?
You can draw your weapon as part of an attack.
Okay, then I just run over here and give this guy a good old whack with the battle axe.
Sure.
We're gonna two-hand it.
That definitely hits. Roll damage.
Damn.
This one dies.
Nice.
And that'll be my turn.
All right.
How are
Sarah,
you? How are you guys doing the line to move?
on the
The
far left, the little icons in the white bar, there's one that looks like a ruler.
Looks like a what?
A ruler?
I got you. Okay.
okay.
Yep. All right. Cool. I found it. I won't do anything. I was just testing.
Hang on. Okay. Take my blindfold off as I move up to here, and I can't get close enough to attack, but instead I am just going to backflip into a sacred flame.
Sure.
Sacred flame.
Onto who? This guy?
Yeah, this guy.
He's dead. Is it a dex save?
Yes.
It makes 18.
Ah, man. Either way, it looked real cool. I like backflip and kicked my sacred flame at him.
Shit.
My aim's off though.
What color is your sacred flame? You should have left this
My sacred. Okay, so like when I do my backflip kick, you see like stardust and like cosmos coming off the back of my leg, and I kick like a pinkish beam of like it like turns into green, like aurora color, and goes at him, but I miss.
kind of like a comet tail.
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right. That means it is Kunak's turn.
I'm gonna run into the woods here.
Great.
I don't know how to move my guy either now. I gotta just.
If you go back to the arrow instead of the ruler, you
Uh,
can drag
okay,
the copy.
so it's very interactive. I gotta switch things back and forth. Right?
This is the. Oh, you're 35, right? 30? 35?
Was it? I thought it was the one more in him.
He's
Am I on
he's
that?
30. I'm 35 because I'm a umpire.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So, and I just came into here to try to stay away from being seen as easy for the next shots that are gonna come.
Sure. Taking cover into the woods will give you a +2 on AC. So that's a good call.
So you can't move up, or since you can't attack him yet, you can actually double move.
Can
Yeah,
I?
you can also double move. Yeah.
Then that's
types-
exactly what we'll do. And I will move another 30 feet closer, staying in the woods to this guy here.
Sure.
So, we'll go to this one.
All right.
Awesome. So it's the goblin's turn. This one saw what you just did to his friend, so he's gonna shoot his short bow at Hunnock. Nope, not Hunnock, sorry. Uncle. 13, I believe, misses Uncle. But he's also going to move into the woods.
Our choice.
He's also going to attempt to hide. Ooh, yeah, that succeeds. GM Lear, you see him go into the woods, and then you lose track of him.
I'm gonna actively try and spot him.
On your turn, you can do that. This one sees you creeping up on him because he didn't hide, and will attempt to shoot with a short bow. Your AC is +2. Don't think that matters. Yep, not correct. It's regularly 15, so it's 17. Yep, that does hit you. For 3 piercing damage. So, on your character sheet, in the middle, is HP. Your total HP is at the top, and then your current HP is at the bottom. Subtract your current HP by 3.
And the character sheet at the top.
In the middle.
Current hit points is 11. I need to make it
8.
Alright, no problem.
Correct. This one is also going to retreat back into the woods and go and attempt to hide. That does not pass your guys' passive perceptions, so he does not succeed in hiding. Okay.
Oh, this motherfucker is so dead when I get up there.
Alright. So that is going to be Jimbo's turn. You may make a perception check to attempt to locate. That does not succeed. You see this one over here?
He's so far away.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well. I saw him run into the trees, right?
You did. You saw him move from this square into this square.
Can I move?
You can move.
I'm gonna go there, and I'm gonna start yelling, "Stop hiding!" Why are you running? And that's my
Why
turn.
are you running? Sure.
His dad.
She said his father
Are you gonna take the dodge action or?
Oh no, I'm not doing anything else.
hold an action in case he pops out of stealth and you can see him?
I'm gonna hold an action to throw a hand axe at him if he's close enough when he comes out of stealth.
Okay, so hold an action for an attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Lucero.
All right. What action would it be to look for him?
It is a free action.
Okay. Ah, fuck.
Nope.
All right. Regardless, I am going to back my boy up here, and I am going to hold an action to throw a dart if some would-be attacker comes out.
Okay. So,
Actually, Sacred Flame. My bad. Not a dart.
flame, not a dart. Okay. So you're going to hold an action to cast a spell. You're
Yeah.
going to hold an action to make an attack. Great.
Am I able to see?
Good luck.
Well, I think is it my turn? Yeah. Am I able to see over there if I were to roll to see for it?
It's a little bit far away. You can try.
And what would it be? The perception?
Mm-hmm. No, that does not succeed.
Oh, damn. This guy rolled high.
Yeah.
All right, and that was a free action, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna move up to here, and then I guess I will. I'm gonna use the two-handed spear.
That hits.
All right.
Do I gotta roll again now?
No, you click the
in the
spear.
Chat box, in the chat box where it says spear two-handed. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a solid hit. He looks bloody. You nailed the spear into his kidney, liver, probably. You're not sure about goblin anatomy. One of those, and it just starts spewing black blood. Disgusting.
Man,
All right,
they're filled with
turn.
motor oil. Oh no.
Goblin turn. Hudak, the one in front of you, drops his short bow, pulls out a scimitar, and slices at you, and misses.
Oh man.
Sorry, I need a second. There's a wasp in my room.
Oh, take your time.
Get the raid out. Snipe that bitch.
Yeah, this goblin seems like he's having a pretty bad day now. He can't hide. He got stabbed pretty good. Now he missed.
Well, his buddy just got straight up murdered, so he's doing slightly better than that.
Almost like in these types of things, I think I'd rather go pretty fast instead of be one of them guys that like
Just get struck down with an axe immediately instead of getting poked.
Yeah, and then have to like hang out for a couple hours while the infection takes over or whatever. Like,
I gotta agree with that.
Alright, from stealth. This one still believes Uncle to be the biggest threat as he cleaved his cousin, maybe, into and shoots you a short bow. 18. You do have cover from the trees. 16, however, is your adjusted AC. So you're going to take 3 piercing damage as well. And it pops into visibility.
Wait, who took that?
Punak. Brandon. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Right, he's dealing with a wasp.
Yeah, he's.
I'll tell him when he comes back.
Do I get to shoot my guiding or my sacred flame though? Because he attacked.
You do.
All right.
hit this mother.
Oh, 1 damage if it hits.
Oh, it does hit.
Yeah.
1 damage.
All right, I wasn't ready for that. He kind of came out of nowhere. I just kind of like do a
Oh shit! There he is.
palm strike in the air and shoot a little beam at him.
No.
At least I have a ranged option that's not terrible.
I'm going to head to the restroom real quick, but I'll be right back.
Yeah, I will be right back myself.
Okay, fine. Fire break.
I'm back. Sorry about that. Mm-hmm. Maybe. Oh, then no.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Oh, hey, Brandon. I
Who'd that,
dealt 1 damage. Adara's gone, but that guy popped out, so I think you get to throw an axe at him whenever she gets back.
I don't know. Is he too far away?
You got 20 feet of distance on the axe, right? Well, you can throw it further than that, it just has disadvantage. You can throw it up to 60 feet, but you have disadvantage past 20. Which seems like an incredible amount of distance, even at lowest, 20 feet? That's actually pretty far to throw something as heavy as an axe.
Brandon, you took damage. 3 piercing damage.
I did.
Yes.
Yeah, he shot you. But don't worry, I bopped him for 1 damage.
And I've got this other guy pretty fucked up over here on my end. He's not having a good day.
Alright, I'm back. Is everybody else here?
Welcome
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, we're all back.
Okay. Brandon, while you were dealing with the wasp menace, this goblin popped out of stealth, shot you, and dealt 3 more piercing damage to you. And you may make your reaction to throw your hand. Okay, 14 does not hit.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh wait, he's not using his shield, so his AC would be 13. But he's in the woods, so his AC would be 15 still. Okay, just kidding. Still 15.
Got his hopes up.
Yeah.
My bad. And then this one down here, bleeding profusely, really having a bad time, is going to use his racial feature to bonus action disengage and run the fuck away.
This little bitch.
He was 60 feet off the map.
If he's off the map, does that mean I don't get to go anywhere?
You can attempt to give chase, but you also don't have to.
What's the throwing for the spear?
20 to 60 feet.
We'll just put him right here for now.
20 to
That's-
60?
That means you'd have disadvantage past 20 feet if you try to throw it at him.
On this square. Alright, so that's a representation of how far away he is from you. Alright.
Yeah, you could throw a spear at him. It's going to have disadvantage, though.
Would I know if he was fatally wounded? Like,
You're pretty sure that one good
I mean, that
sneeze
was a lot of
is
blood,
gonna-
wasn't it?
It was a lot of blood. If he was like a boar or something, he'd be limping, and you could probably follow him until he bled to death. But it's a goblin; they're a little bit smarter than a boar. You can see that he's pressing against the wound in his side, able to scurry along at a fairly quick pace to try to get away from you.
Okay. I'm gonna let it be.
Good, it's not your turn. This goblin comes from seemingly out of nowhere. Going to shoot at your boy, Lucy.
Cover, right?
You do have cover. 13 is not going to do it.
Nope.
Alright. And then he will bonus action hold. Fucking goblins, stuffy little shits. That does it. Alright. Goes right in the still.
Oh wait, I gotta wait back to stealth.
Yep, he's in stealth. So you were not looking in that direction anyway. Probably didn't even see it.
Oh, okay.
Lucero, you see a goblin pop out of the tree, shoot at you, miss, and then you lose sight of him in the tree.
Okay.
Una, your turn.
Well, this guy made a mistake. He should have hid. I'm gonna
Oh,
run
I'm
at
sorry.
him.
Uncle, not Una.
And, well, I'm gonna battle axe him two-handed style.
Great. That hits.
Die.
Alright, that does not quite do it. You take a big chunk out of his thigh. You're sure that he was going to die. Sure of it. 100%. No way this guy lives. But he does live.
Oh, I made a mistake.
You went for the thigh instead of an organ. You thought you were going to hit the femoral, and then you remember the femoral's on the inside, not the outside. It's a whole thing.
Damn, but the leg's broke, right?
Yeah, the leg's pretty much broke.
Yeah, alright, good.
Okay.
Alright, so it's
Just from
just
the
delaying. It's
impact.
just delaying.
Yeah. Alright. Do you have any bonus actions or movement left?
No.
Lucero.
Alright, I'm going to see if I can pinpoint exactly where this guy is. There's only one bush, though.
True. You're not unsure about the fact that there's only one bush there, but
I'm going to let fate guide my hand, and just walk up and attack at this bush.
great. Make a
Alright.
check roll with disadvantage.
With the Moonblade. Go. Hey, that's pretty good. It's not a crit.
18 hits.
Alright. Then, now that I know that where this fucker is, I'm going to use my bonus action to unarmed strike.
Roll the damage first.
Oh, okay. Minus the 6.
Why? Why is there a 6 there?
Because it crit on the first hit.
Oh, got it. Okay. So 10 damage. He's dead.
Okay, so yeah. Knowing that he's in that bush, I just get a running start and like front flip and then like put my leg on the edge of the blade and just like ram into him.
Excellent. Do you have any movement or bonus actions left?
No, I do not. I'm just gonna call to my friends. Got one.
Great.
I will roll a perception check and see if I notice anything else where I'm at.
You don't notice anything else where you're at.
Damn. So I can't do the survival afterwards then, right? For the...
That's probably something that's going to take a little bit of time to look
Okay.
through. Each round in combat is about 6 seconds. So, gonna take a little bit longer than 6 seconds.
Okay. Okay.
You can definitely do that after combat, though.
Then I will proceed to here.
Okay.
And look out over the ridge.
Alright, you see in the near the shrubbery is Lucero with a dead goblin, sliced almost in half, and then over the other cliff, you've got Uncle engaged with another goblin whose leg is broken and is missing like a huge chunk of the meat on his thigh.
Hey, alright. I'll just raise up my weapon, acknowledge their existence and then I'll turn back around, like just facing back towards the woods as a whole, like.
Kind of keeping watch.
Yeah.
Okay. So you still have an action. Would you like to take the dodge action, which would give any attackers disadvantage against you? Or you could hold your action to attack if something comes in range.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll hold it to attack.
Great. Alright. So it's the goblin's turn. This one south of you runs the fuck away. He is officially gonzo.
He wasn't a fan of that.
No, he was not. He was done. This one. Old uncle over here. One more time. Drops his short bow. Oops, that's your character sheet, not his. Drops his short bow. Pulls out his scimitar. 20 on the die will do it. And hits you for 4 slashing damage.
We're having a chunk ripped out of his leg. This guy's surprisingly tenacious.
Holy.
I mean, he's pretty sure he can't run at this point, so he's trying to take you with him. It's not going well, but he's trying.
The balls on this goblin.
If I took as much damage as Brandon took, I'd be dead.
High or low, Brendan?
High.
Alright, low. So this goblin is going to use the smarter action. I think he's gonna risk it. So he's going to attempt to run away from you. You may make a attack of opportunity.
Oh, I'm hungry.
16 does it.
I don't bite him?
16 hits him. Yep.
Oh, okay, cool. Takes 5 piercing, and I gain 5 HP.
He only has 1 HP.
Well, the important thing is I gain 5 HP.
Alright, he's dead.
Oh man.
Nope, you gain less than. Wait. You gain equal to damage dealt if less than or equal to half HP. Oh, if you're at.
Yeah, if I'm
less
at...
than half HP.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Oh, yeah, you guys kind of just see me, like, this thing turns to run, and I just grab him up and just bite the shit out of his jugular. I'm just feasting on him.
Hilarious.
Now, how does that attack of opportunity work? Why didn't I get that on my guy that tried to run away?
He
He
disengaged.
disengaged.
I
He
see.
gave you the slip.
This guy was
Damn.
going to try to
Starts
run
being big.
and then hide because he noticed you had a hard time spotting him when he was hiding. But he did not. He underestimated how much damage or how high your attack was. Basically, he's like, "I'm gonna risk the attack so that I can hide later," but it didn't work out.
Okay,
Right, so
okay.
we are out of combat. One of them got away. 3 of them are dead. You're free to. What does everyone do?
Right. I'm just gonna kind of start dragging their bodies together and just kind of like start digging a hole a little bit, but like I'll let them kind of decide what they're gonna do about the situation. But I, for one, am going to just at least try to give them some kind of burial.
Sure.
I come down the hill. I'm gonna approach the horses.
All right. Great.
I'm gonna work on checking these horses and then moving them out of the way.
All right. The horses are definitely fully dead. As you approach the horses, you can clearly see that these are the horses that belong to Gundren Rockseeker and Sildar Hallwinter. They've been dead for about a day, killed by these arrows.
I'll roll my survival to see if I see any tracks. Is that cool?
Yes. Absolutely. You know what direction that goblin ran in, and you can see that there is a trail both from that goblin as well as signs of 2 human-sized bodies being hauled away from this ambush site.
Does it look like the bodies were dead as they were drug away, like for fodder, or were they struggling like an active drag?
On a 21. Actually, this is going to require another check. I'm just not sure what to
Alright.
check. I'm going to make it yet, so let me look at the skills real quick. I guess make a medicine check.
Medicine?
Yeah. You, having seen these goblins, and knowing that Sildar is an accomplished soldier, even if he's older, and Gundren. Oh wait, what the fuck is his name?
Sildar?
Sildar and
The rock fella?
no, the human. Sildar Hallwinter is an accomplished soldier and veteran, and yeah, Gundren Rockseeker is a burly minor dwarf. It's unlikely that they would have been able to drag them while they were struggling, just
Okay.
from their physical strength. They could be dead, they could be unconscious. These trails that they're being dragged across don't have like a blood trail, it's just like a trail in the dirt.
Alright, well then I'm following. I'm gonna start I don't know. I'll help pull the horses out of the road, but I am going
You
to
also, what did I say? The horses have been dead for
a day.
a day, so this trail is probably the same age.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow the trail. I'm gonna drive the horses off, and I'll park the cart in the woods. I got super strength. I can pull it into the woods. I think.
I mean, their cart?
Hold up.
They don't have a cart.
No,
I
no,
said
no,
them-
no, no, no. The
no.
cart that I'm supposed to take to this town.
Oh yeah, you guys still have horses.
I'm gonna
So-
put the cart in the woods, or like just like put it in a safe spot off the trail,
Mm.
and I'm
We're
gonna
going
follow.
to go looking for them. We shouldn't go in blindly. It would be better if I go and scout out ahead, and you guys stay with the cart.
You're blind.
Not wearing the blindfold right now. I
Damn
don't
it.
believe I am.
Why'd you take that off?
We were fighting.
I'm so confused right
Did
now.
you think I was a blind man? Also, you're bleeding, and I'm gonna start pulling bandages out of like I have like two different like satchel bags like behind my cloak, and I'm just gonna start bandaging your arm.
Well, you would notice that some of my wounds have healed up.
I don't think we should separate. If we killed 3 goblins and I know one got away, who knows how many are there when we get there?
As you're investigating this trail, you see tracks of at least a dozen goblins total.
Yeah.
They're going to be expecting us.
I will share that information with everybody, that it's at least a dozen goblins that I can pick up a trail on.
They definitely got overwhelmed then.
Yeah. I think it would be better to travel together. Is there anybody else? Like, there's a driver to this cart, right?
One of you was driving it.
Oh, one of us was driving the cart?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So there's not like an NPC with us. Then I absolutely think we don't have a token for the cart, but I think we just put the cart like over in like this range of the forest and just let it sit here and take our chances that it's just out of sight, out of mind, and we take a day journey out of here. We should reach the destination
Can
within
we-
a day.
Can we bring the cart on this trail leading into the woods?
Yeah, I don't know.
They would spot us immediately.
Yeah, I think we need to go as a war band.
Warbands use carts.
Not on stealth missions, they don't.
Yeah, like Navy SEAL war band.
They have I'm gonna start marching.
Alright. So
Alright.
so the trail I know goes this way, but I don't know actually, or it goes like down to here. But I think we have to come this way maybe, cause that's where the
I'm
goblin.
I'm gonna taper the horses off in the woods here, and just make sure that it's a place where they can get food easily, a little out of sight.
Yes.
There's a nice leafy bush and patch grass.
And
And,
I'm going to put my blindfold. I'm going to tie it to a branch of a tree so I remember, so I can look for it when we come back, so we don't lose it.
and I will.
My blindfold's like bright blue, by the way.
I'll use my create water spell or whatever for the horses and leave water with them.
Well, they
Alright.
have like feed and
Oh, do they already have stuff?
they have feed and barrel water in like the cart for them.
Oh, okay. Well then, I'll make sure that like things are prepped because we don't know for sure how long we'll be gone, and they have to make it probably at least 24 hours alone.
Definitely.
Oh.
A possibility.
So I make sure that they have provisions ready for us to be gone.
All right, so you guys just head straight there, or do you want to try and find a spot to rest first?
Um.
Tandem.
So.
There are two types of rest in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. There's a short rest and a long rest. On a short rest, you can roll some dice and try and get some HP back. It takes about an hour, and anything that you have in terms of class features that say that it recharges on a short rest, recharges on a short rest. I don't believe you personally have anything, but there are things that recharge on a short rest. A long rest takes 8 hours, 4 if you're an elf, um, and it fills up your HP to 100% and recharges all of your class features. So all of your spells, all of your abilities, everything that recharges, recharges on a long rest.
Can I do animal handling and just talk to the horses?
You can. What are you trying to communicate with the horse?
Just that they gotta be chill. We'll be back. Like,
Uh,
don't get confused and walk off. Like, we'll come back.
sure, you can try to reassure them with an animal handling check. I believe you also have speak with animals prepared, right?
I thought I did. I didn't know where to find
Oh,
my
you
spells.
do. It's in your spells
Yeah.
tab.
So
Speak,
can
speak
I?
with animals is a ritual. You can cast it and take 10 minutes and cast it if you want to, but you can also cast it with a spell slot in 6 seconds. But then you don't have a spell slot for later.
Wait, what?
So, speak with animals can be cast as an action, which takes 6 seconds.
Okay.
But it takes a spell slot. You only have 2 of those.
Oh, that's right. That's how I'll do it. I'll do it as a spell slot because we're gonna sleep or whatever, and then that'll refresh my shit, right?
Only on a long rest if you take 8 hours to sleep.
Oh, and that's like 8 real-time hours.
No, not real time.
Alright.
In game time.
Okay.
But you can also cast it as a ritual, which just takes 10 minutes, and then you don't use a spell slot when you do that.
Alright. That's what I'll do. I'll cast it as a ritual.
Okay. So you just want to verbally tell these horses of yours that, what would you like to say to them?
Alright. Horses, dudes will be back. Gotta be cool, but the other horses are dead, and they obviously saw those or whatever, and we're going for vengeance. So I'll let them know what happened when we get back if they're interested.
There are 2 horses, right? There's a brown horse and a black horse. The black horse gives you this dirty look, like, who are you calling horses? We have names. I'm pretty sure they're on our bridles. And the brown horse is like, don't mind him, he's a bitch. We'll be chill. And the black horse is like,
Damn, I don't like horses very much. This is why
I'm not a
names
bitch.
are the
You're a
proper.
bitch. Look at those dead horses. That could be us. They're gonna leave us here. Brown horse is like, I don't care. It's fine.
Cool. All right then. So I just turn around and assure the guys, like, yo, the horses are gonna be cool. Let's go get these other guys.
At least one of the horses is gonna be cool. Do you leave the horses hitched to the wagon, and do you untie them from the wagon and leave them loose?
I already tied them to a tree. I unhitched them from the wagon.
Okay, great.
And
So,
I also took the time while he was talking to them to cover up the wagon with some shrubs and stuff.
Sure. Let's see, that's got to be some kind of check, right?
Survival, maybe?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Not very good.
Not great.
Can I go survival after him for the same check?
Yes.
My survival's pretty strong. I keep closing this screen.
When you're done with your sheet, you can double click the top of it and it will like phase it out so you can.
Oh man, do I see this job? I can go from to oh my god.
Puna. Actually, Jimbo, you're watching Lucero kind of like put these branches like artistically on top of this wagon. He's like, yeah, perfect. And then you see Punak sees that it's kind of shitty and goes over there and just fucking knocks him over. It's like, what the fuck is it? It's less hidden than it was before, as there are less branches, but it is more natural in the sense that they're all over the fucking place.
All right. I'm feeling kind of self-conscious. I want to help, but before I do, I'm going to walk around the edge where they can't see me, and I'm going to practice and see if I can do it good.
Okay.
Hmm.
Show me. Alright.
Yep, I got no idea what's going on. Oh, looks good to me.
Progressively worse each time.
You pick up
Go
two
team.
branches, and you're like, yeah, these will help. And you just kind of like set them in an X in front of the back of the wagon. It doesn't help.
But
I
X
wanna-
marks the spot.
Yeah.
I want us to all
It's
stand
more
back.
so that you guys can see it when you come back. That's what you thought you were doing, maybe? I mean, you're not sure.
I want us to all stand back, like clapping our hands, like, "Yep,
Go team.
job well done."
I can't
Honestly,
believe it went 7-6-5. Amazing.
Team effort. Excellent.
All right. So I'll lead the way for us to head the trail.
I'm going to
Sure.
double check his work while we're going.
Double check his tracking.
Yeah.
Alright. So, I'm pretty sure he's got a lock on it, honestly, because that was that 21 from earlier. As you guys are following the rail,
I would have to roll again from here unless I like can still know where it's at. But this was the last place I saw the goblin.
no, that trick, that 21 is fine for the whole trail. About 10 minutes down the trail, you all
Missed him.
spot just like a snare trap on the trail that is open and set and disguised about as well as your wagon. In that it has like a stick on top of it.
I look over at Uncle. You been here before?
No, but that trap was well hidden. I'm surprised we found it.
Just a little snare trap of some kind.
We're
you
probably
can
going to
see-
encounter more of them along the road. They're probably still watching us.
You
So-
can see that it connects to a tree, and is the kind where when you step on it, it loops your little foot up and you hang upside down. Great trap. 10 out of 10.
I'm gonna walk over and activate the trap.
With your foot, or like with a stick, or
I'm a hefty boy. I asked Uncle to go activate it with his foot. He's more hefty.
Alright. Do you
I'm gonna deactivate the trap with my axe.
so you just cut the rope?
I'm gonna chop it. Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, chop it.
Great. Yeah. That snaps the cord, the tree snaps back up in place, and nothing bad happened. Oh, about 10 minutes later, only Punak spots a like a woven net with leaves on it.
We'll stop everybody.
Right across the ground in front of you.
Yeah, I will stop everybody before anybody steps on it.
Sure.
And I will I will point it out so that everybody's aware of the trap again. And then I want to check my surroundings. I want to see
Sure.
if there's anybody following me.
Make a
Or
perception check. Jesus.
Ah, damn.
Hot damn. Uh,
thank God I grew up in a mountain village.
so let's see. On that 25. You don't spot anyone following you, but on the edge of that woven mat that has those leaves on top of it, you do see something shiny,
One weakness.
kind of halfway underneath the mat.
So, do we see how the net? Do I see how the net's like attached and rigged up or whatever? Like how it's gonna work as a trap or whatnot?
It's a fairly loose woven net. You can see some like 4 like tent spikes, one in each corner of the net. Not perfectly square, but you know,
It's more like a roof kind of thing or whatever. Like
a rug.
okay. So I'm gonna proceed over to this shiny object and
Okay.
take a look at what it
Like
could be.
reach under the leaf rug, or
I'm gonna roll it back.
okay. So you take out one of the tent spikes and kind of flip it over.
I take out 2 and I flip it an entire. Like,
Entire half of it.
yeah.
Make a little bit of a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity save, so just roll the dexterity.
Directly to the right of dexterity save. There you go. A 6 is not going to cut it. So as you're doing that, there must have been some rain recently here because your foot slips and you fall into the pit trap that this little net was covering.
Bummer.
You do take a little bit of damage.
Could I have made a dexterity save to try to grab him?
You can try it. It's going to be a higher DC than the pit trap itself.
Alright, dexterity.
Essentially.
Dexterity save. Okay.
Yeah.
Not so good.
Not so good.
Oh no.
I tried.
So take 3 damage and land in the bottom of the 10-foot hole.
But that's not that far.
Slide down. It's not that far. You can easily climb out of it. It's not even that steep. It was just slick, and you notice when you get into the bottom of this pit that maybe it wasn't rain because there's a body in there with you, and it's blood that you just slipped on.
Shit.
Do I recognize the body?
You do not.
Alright, so I will call up and let them know that I have a body down here with me.
They can see it once you flip the tarp up.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I got the tarp flipped. Okay.
Yeah. You were flipping the tarp and you slipped in blood and fell in the hole.
So I reassure them it's not the people we're looking for. It's not one of them or anything like that.
No. The human woman.
I'm gonna reach down and try to help him get out.
Okay. Do you accept his help?
Yeah, I accept.
Alright. The shiny that was kind of halfway under the tarp is a necklace.
Mm.
Anyone can make a knowledge religion check to identify this necklace.
We'll give it a shot. I'm good at that. But my good roll is not the first one.
Where do I I see the religion?
It's in your skills, right where your athletics was earlier, and your perception is.
Oh, okay. Religion, I see it now.
Okay. Only Lucero notices that it is a holy symbol of the goddess Timora. She's the goddess of luck and fortune. It's made out of silver.
Hmm. I guess we just hold on to it, right? I say,
Must not have been very lucky.
Well, we should at least try to bury this body.
Work's already halfway done.
do we
Yeah.
do we take the necklace from the body?
It's not on the body. It's kind of it. Maybe it's been the chain is broken on it. It seems likely that she was holding it when she came into this trap, tripped, snapped the necklace, and dropped it. So it's not on her body, but it is right there.
Well, somebody in a neighboring town might know who she was, and we can return it to her family or friends.
I agree.
I think we
But
should
yeah.
bury her on the way back. Or bring her body with us.
I'm at least going to cover that hole back up, but make it more obvious that, it was a trap.
So put the rug on her body instead of over the trap itself,
Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so you guys continue. Follow this trail down, down, and further down. Eventually, you find a okay. This has the whole map shown, doesn't it? Just kidding. You guys don't see that yet. I'm gonna put some fog of war on it.
Oh my gosh, I know where all the goblins are.
You don't, but
Check the vibe.
I screenshot it.
Check the
I
VOD.
got it. Check the VOD.
alright. Check the bot. Come on, it was there for a second.
Which is eternity online.
Reveal. Guys, follow this trail down a river. Okay.
Oh, we made it to a river.
You did make it. Well, it's not really a river. It's more of like a stream,
Ah, okay.
I guess you could say. Oops, that's the wrong tab. Here we go. So, so it's a stream that goes into a cliffside, leading into a small opening on the ground in this area over here. Leads into what appears to be a cave. So
It's like when you say a cliffside, it's like we're at the bottom of the cliff then.
yes, you are at the bottom of the cliff.
Okay.
The river is, or the spring, brook, whatever, is coming out of the cliff, and there's a small area of land over here that goes in beside the river into what appears to be a cave.
Okay, and the current's running into the cave or out of the cave?
Out of the cave.
Okay.
It only appears to be a couple of feet deep, so you could move through it fairly easily. Maybe between knee and thigh height, but it would be slow going.
Okay.
Mechanically, that makes it difficult terrain, which takes up 10 feet of movement instead of 5 per square.
Can I see if there are anybody around the entrance to this cave?
You could, except for the fact that we're going to call the session complete.
Oh, okay.
Don't want to get too far ahead without Hawk and Kermit.
All right.
Same time next Sunday?
No. So this game will not be every Sunday. It may not even be every other Sunday. It will be every Sunday that I can play that Jace is playing.
Yeah.
So if Jace is running this game next week, I will not be running.
Oh, okay.
That week. But Jace doesn't run every week that I can play on Sundays. So there you go.
Alright, perfect.
Thanks
Just
for running the
something-
session for us.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. I had fun.
It was a good time.
Are you planning on running your session next week, Jace?
I have to